Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Don, do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud, hammer in the air. Sunday nights, prime time. I flex mine better. Voltron transform to DX Don Mega. And off scene, you probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke all the steam on any given night. I'll short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out. Don, you gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, alright. What is going down, my friends? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is Don Mega, and I welcome you to the show. You know what it is. This is the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, reviews. You come right here to Am I on the Air? We're broadcasting live from the Red Dragons radio studios here in lovely Tucson, Arizona. It is a Monday. It's June the 6th, of course, 2022, season 24, episode 12, and tonight's show is titled Boys Are Back in Town. That's right, the boys are back in town. And that's because The Boys season 3 is now airing on Amazon Prime Video, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about a bunch of TV shows here today because there was no new movies this past weekend. So Top Gun got to live its best life and have an amazing second week at the box office. So since there was no big movies, I'm caught up on a lot of television. So we're going to talk about a lot of TV here, and then of course get you caught up with all the latest and greatest news in television and movies in the past 7 days. All right, so join me on this ride. I would really appreciate it. Once again, sit back, relax, and join your boy Don Mega as I take you on this journey. Now, a couple plugs, as we always like to do here in the beginning, because you got to plug the stuff that you're involved with. And number one, we did it, guys. Speaking of the number one movie in the world, Top Gun Maverick, we did it. The Am I Still on the Air spoiler review. That's right, we came together. The Red Dragons radio team assembled. Me, Friggins, Peeps, we got together and we broke down Top Gun Maverick. We went live on YouTube last week and we just chatted it up for a little over an hour about this amazing movie, and we had a blast with it. You know, it was a lot of fun. We don't usually do spoiler reviews unless it's like a DC or a Marvel movie, so it was really nice to come together and talk about something completely off the grid like Top Gun Maverick. So that is available, guys. If somehow you missed it since our last week episode, this was something new that we did in the middle of last week, and it is available as always in 2 different platforms. So you can watch it on our YouTube page. Go to youtube.com/amiontheair, and you can watch the video version, or you can listen to the podcast version right here on this same subscription. So, you know, like I said, you should be able to see it right there in the feed along with all our regular episodes. So take a look and a peek for the Top Gun Maverick spoiler review. It was a lot of fun to do. And then secondly, I'd like to shout out my boy Brogy Narek. Me and him have been trying for a while to collaborate on something. And he had hit me up and he said, "Hey man, you want to talk some Stranger Things season 4? And I was like, "Oh yeah, son, I sure do." So yesterday, actually, we went live on YouTube on his channel, and we talked about season 4, at least volume 1 of season 4, because volume 2 doesn't drop till July 1st. But we broke down the first portion of Stranger Things season 4, the first 7 episodes, along with Killer Cam from Blurred Up Reacts. So it was fun, man. The 3 of us got to just chat it up for a good 50 minutes or so. breaking down some Stranger Things, and that was a lot of fun to get into. So big shout out to my boy Brogy Narek for inviting me on, and I know we'll collaborate again down the road, and I can't wait to do so. He's got a great channel, so check him out if you get a chance. Go to youtube.com/BROGINARIC, and that'll take you to his channel, and you'll see our Stranger Things right there at the top. Okay, so there's our shout outs. We got the Am I Still on the Air Top Gun Maverick spoiler review, along with our Stranger Things spoiler review over on Brogy Narek's channel. Okay, all right, so that's my plugs, and that's what I got to get out the way from a plug standpoint. One more side note: the Quick Bites. Have you subscribed? Am I on the Air Quick Bites? It's a special spin-off podcast. It's a separate podcast feed. So just really quick, make sure you find it and you subscribe to that as well so you don't miss any new episodes. Okay, let's jump in to our TV reviews. Okay, because there's a lot of TV to get through. And of course, tonight's show is titled The Boys Are Back in Town. So we're going to start with The Boys. The Boys Season 3 has finally dropped. Now, guys, this show is one of my favorites. This is a show that I look forward to every single year to drop, because it's got the comic book awesomeness. We got superheroes, but it's done in such an adult, rated R, sometimes X fashion. And I love that we could have a show like this that really takes everything to the extreme. I love the cast. I love the stories that they tell. And Amazon Prime dropped the first 3 episodes, and I've already watched all 3. And they're incredible. This season's off to a bang, and I'm so excited that it's back. Yes, if you are on social media, you've probably seen, if you've watched the show or not, that episode 1 of season 3, about 11 minutes in, you're going to lose your mind at what you see. And I concur. It's a very what the fuck kind of moment. Yeah, it's been pretty funny to watch the reactions across the internet. It's a big TikTok trend right now to just get people to blind react to 11 minutes in on episode 1 of season 3. And once again, that's just The Boys, man. Just always throwing you that curveball. So I just want to give a big shout out, let you guys know that season 3 is awesome. New episodes will drop every Thursday on Prime Video, so make sure you check those out when they drop. Okay, so that is The Boys. Then I finally started Candy. Now, Candy is a true story about a little old housewife, Candy Montgomery, who, for all the looks of it, murdered one of her friends, the wife of a guy she was having an affair with. And it's a crazy story, man. And Hulu did the show. This is a Hulu exclusive. It stars Jessica Biel as Candy. And this is a 5-episode miniseries. I've watched 4. All within the last 24 hours. I would have liked to have finished it tonight, but I needed to record the show. So I'll finish it tomorrow. I really like it. This is a crazy story. I did not hear of the real life story to this, and I'll be looking it up after the fact. But Jessica Biel is amazing in this. You also have Melanie Linsky, who she pops up all the time. She was just great in Yellow Jackets over on Showtime. My boy Pablo Schreiber, who's killing it right now in Halo, he's in this. I didn't even know he was in this, and he plays the guy that Jessica Biel's character has the affair with. This is a crazy story. It's a nuts story, especially knowing that this is a true story. But it's incredible. And what a miniseries, man. Hulu's been killing it with these little just kind of true doc kind of stories. And Candy's one I definitely recommend. So check that out. All 5 episodes are now streaming over on Hulu. Okay. I also checked out the new South Park movie, and I put that in air quotes, movie, because it's only like 50 minutes long. I actually think it's like 48 minutes long if you take out the credits. We talked last year about the South Park creators getting this like extreme amount of money to do this deal with Paramount Plus. They were going to be creating multiple movies for Paramount Plus, and then they've put out several so far, and they've all been good to a degree, but they've all been really short. They're not quite movies, right? They're not like the actual South Park movie. This one here, like I said, barely 48 minutes or so, but it was called South Park The Streaming Wars, and I did like this one. It's got some really good laughs. Again, it's not something that I'd be like, wow, they really nailed it with this one, and I'm a big South Park fan, but all of these quote-unquote movies that they've done as Paramount Plus originals just haven't been amazing from start to finish. There's great ideas there, and I love the tongue-in-cheek of what they're doing. You know, like they're calling it the Streaming Wars, and this was about water, but it was kind of a knock on all the streamers, and it was good. It was good, and it was a real funny side story about Cartman trying to get his mom to get implants, and that was all great. But overall, it's just, you know, it's just okay. It's just good. Not great like it should be for a special like this. So if I had to rank this out of my 5-star scale, I'd give South Park The Streaming Wars a 3 out of 5. So check that out. Like I said, now streaming on Paramount Plus if you are interested. Okay, let's see here. I got so many things written down in my notes that I'm just like, where the hell am I even at this point? Everything else, the Orville. The Orville finally came back, and now it's on Hulu. So that was interesting. This is season 3, I believe, and they're calling it Orville New Horizons. It's been 3 years since the Orville has been on TV. After it looked like Fox was going to cancel it, then Hulu picked it up, and then COVID happened, and there's just been delay after delay after delay. But finally, the new season started, and I dug it. I dug the season premiere. I don't know. Maybe I kind of feel like it might have been too long, so I don't feel as connected to the show as I once did. But I will continue to watch it, and we'll see where it goes. But yes, the Orville is back, and you can start watching. It's only one episode that's dropped, and new episodes will drop each week on Hulu. Okay, so the rest of the stuff here... Actually, no, I take that back again. I love cooking shows, and especially if they're done by Gordon Ramsay, because I just have something about him and his delivery, and I just respect the dude, and love Gordon Ramsay. And this is a show that actually came out a couple months ago, but I never had time to get into, so I just started watching it, and it's Next Level Chef. And it's actually really cool because it's him and 2 other judges, and they have 3 different levels of kitchens. One that's super awesome with everything you need, another one that's like pretty good, and then the dungeon basically that has like all crappy shit. And you got to cook your heart out, and you got to see if you're going to stay in the competition. Each week someone gets eliminated, and it's been a big hit for Fox, and they've renewed it, and I think the season's going to come back after the Super Bowl next year. Craziness, man. But hey, just wanted to shout out Gordon Ramsay, man, killing it. So if you're looking for something fun to watch in the food world, check out Next Level Chef. Okay, now, no, again, I don't know, I keep over-talking myself because my notes are all over the place. I should have written this out in a better format. I checked out season 2 dropped of That Damn Michael Shea, which is a sketch comedy show that Michael Shea from SNL does. It's on HBO Max, and I really liked season 1. I thought it was actually really, really cool. And they just dropped all episodes of season 2. I've only watched the first episode so far, but it was pretty good. It had some really good laughs to it. It's hard to do sketch comedy, but I like the way he does it because everything he does on his show has a meaning behind it, and I like the message that he's trying to get across. So I definitely recommend this. So check out season 2 of That Damn Michael Shea, now streaming on HBO Max. Speaking of HBO Max, I also finished The Flight Attendant season 2. Decent season, not nearly as good as the first season, and that's a bummer because I loved season 1, but just didn't get into season 2 as much as I had hoped. But it was still a decent season, just took too many twists and turns for me. It kind of just made it a little bit too far-fetched. And it sounds like from Kaylee Cuoco that they might not be returning for a season 3 on this, that she thinks that they've kind of told her story. So this might be it for The Flight Attendant, but decent watch. I would still recommend people to check out the show for sure. Sticking with HBO Max again, I did finish Made for Love Season 2, and I just want to let you know I loved it. I thought Season 2 was far better than Season 1. I really dug it, and it definitely leaves off on another cliffhanger. I don't know if the show's coming back for a Season 3 yet, but God, I hope it does after seeing this season finale. So definitely check out Made for Love Season 2. All episodes now streaming on HBO Max. Okay, one of my daughter's favorite shows is Floor is Lava over on Netflix, and I just want to let you guys know, Season 2 is here, baby. And yes, more craziness, more obstacle courses, and people falling into lava and busting their faces is now streaming on Netflix. So check out the Floor is Lava Season 2. I finished Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2, so I have now binged all of Power, all 6 seasons of Power. The first season of Power Force with Tommy, and both seasons of Ghost with basically the spin-off show of Power where they're focusing on his son. I really like this show, and I was like, man, when I finished the second season, because I'm like, I'm now done with pretty much everything in the Power universe. I still got to watch Book 3, Raising Kanan. I just haven't got to that yet, which I need to get going with because I see Season 2 dropped its trailer, and it's going to be coming back real soon, so I got to get ready for that. But I think that's everything if I'm covering my notes properly, so let me run it back down real quick. We had The Boys Season 3, now streaming on Amazon Prime. We have The Orville over on Hulu. We got Candy over on Hulu, highly recommended. We got Floor is Lava on Netflix. We got Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2 that I think is just great. Definitely check that out. I watched it on Hulu, but it is a Starz original, so that's how you watch it, is with the Starz add-on. Next Level Chef, which is streaming on Hulu as well. Made for Love Season 2 on HBO Max. Flight Attendant Season 2 on HBO Max. That Damn Michael Shea Season 2 on HBO Max. And South Park The Streaming Wars, now streaming on Paramount Plus. So yeah, man, I told you I had a lot of TV to get through, and I'm sorry for being a little bit disorganized. I'm usually better than that, but I couldn't find my notepad tonight, so I started writing all this down on a sticky note. And then imagine it, right? Like a little sticky note, and I'm just jotting TV shows down willy-nilly, and I got some sideways, and I have some on the left and the right and the up and the down and upside down, and I ran out of room on the sticky note, and instead of just going to another sticky note, I just kept trying to fill it in, which made it very confusing to read on air, and I should have known better than that. I am not a rookie when it comes to this, but that was a very rookie mistake. So that, my friends, is all of our reviews. Let's go on over to box office. We got number 10, was a new one, Crimes of the Future. This is a very weird movie that came out, and I know a lot of people were gunning for it, but it wasn't playing everywhere, so it comes in number 10. Number 9 is The Lost City, with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Still crazy to see that in the top 10, especially since it's been streaming on Paramount Plus for about 3 or 4 weeks at this point. Number 8 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is also streaming on Paramount Plus. Number 7 is Vikram. Number 6 is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Number 5 is Downton Abbey, A New Era. Number 4 is The Bad Guys. Number 3 is Bob's Burgers, the movie. Number 2 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which we just found out will actually be hitting Disney Plus on June 22nd. That's right, just a couple weeks away, you'll be able to watch Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in the comfort of your own home. This 45-day window is just blowing my mind still, that you can have literally a movie the next month on streaming after it was just in theaters. And number 1, once again, Top Gun Maverick. And I want to really take a minute to shout this out, how amazing week 2 was. And this is, and it got even better. So check this out. In the early estimates, they said that the movie brought in $86 million, which was only a 32% drop from week 1 to week 2, which was the lowest drop ever for a movie that made over $100 million from week 1 to week 2. All those movies that make over $100 million drop drastically from week 1 to week 2 because everybody goes and sees it the first week. It makes so much money that it can't get anywhere near that on week 2. So they drop 50, 60, 70%. Top Gun Maverick only dropped 32% and made another $86 million. But it gets better because the final numbers came out today, and the movie actually made $90 million over the weekend, not 86, it made 90, which then adjusted the 32% drop to 29%. So yes, a 29% drop. It was already becoming a record holder. Now it's even more locked in because I don't see any movie doing this ever again, probably. A 29% drop from week 1 to week 2. The best and lowest drop ever for a movie making with over $100 million debut. Shout out to Top Gun Maverick. That is incredible, everybody. Incredible. What a feat. Tom Cruise himself could have never have guessed that. That is so insane and amazing. So congratulations there to everybody involved in Top Gun Maverick. Woo, baby. We'll see what it does this weekend, though, because we got Jurassic World Dominion coming out this weekend. So we know it's going to be number 2, but how much money will it still make? We'll have to wait and see. All right, guys, that's our box office, and we're going to switch gears and, as always, get into our news of the week. Alrighty, so getting into our news, we were just talking about the Flight Attendant Season 2, and one of the characters that I actually really like on the show is played by Griffin Matthews, and he just popped up on an episode of a show I watched called Roar that was on Apple TV+. Well, he has just been announced to be a part of the She-Hulk show, so nice little addition there. Hey guys, Disney Plus, you ready for the next MCU show? That's right, because Ms. Marvel comes out in a couple days, June 8th, this Wednesday. You'll be able to watch the first episode of Ms. Marvel. Super excited about this one. I'm actually more excited about this one because of my daughter, because my daughter loves this character and loved the trailer, and she's been bugging me like every day, when's Ms. Marvel coming out? When's Ms. Marvel coming out? So very excited to sit down and watch this one with her. Let's go, man. Always exciting times for a new MCU show. Congratulations to Stranger Things Season 4 as it set a new viewership record for Netflix. No doubt there. I actually feel very confident in knowing that that was going to happen because Stranger Things is just next level when it comes to just TV in general, let alone for Netflix. You know what I mean? So congratulations there. I can't wait to see what part 2 of this season does. Of course, we have all the different articles up with everything coming and going this month on all your favorite streamers. So if you're looking for that, definitely head on over to our Twitter page and you can get the full breakdown there. Netflix has unveiled a new sci-fi animated series called Farzar. So another interesting show for Netflix coming your way. We have the first trailer for The Man from Toronto, starring Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson. I really dug this trailer. This movie drops later this month on Netflix, and I think it looks really, really good. Especially being a Netflix movie, man. I think we're going to have a fun time sitting down and watching this one for sure. Journey Smollett was doing an interview recently, and a lot of people were asking her, hey, what's up with that Black Canary film, right? We had announced that she, of course, played Black Canary in Birds of Prey. And she says, yes, the film is still in the works. They're still working on the script, so we're just, taking a little bit of time with it. But she said, don't worry, we are working on it. We have the trailer for The Summer I Turned Pretty, which is coming to Prime Video. So check that out. Rachel Zegler has just been announced to lead the Hunger Games prequel. That's right. We know that that's coming out next year. So big addition right here getting her. Of course, she led West Side Story. She's going to be in Shazam 2. So she's really blowing up. And I think that she's a great lead for the new Hunger Games prequel movie. Tim Robbins and Leslie Mann have exited Amazon Prime's thriller The Power. This is a very interesting story because they have already filmed a lot of this and then took a break because of COVID, and then everybody got back to work and both of them decided to bow out. So now they got to replace the actors and refilm everything that they did. So that is not an easy thing to do. So no word on to why, because it's always weird, especially when multiple people leave, like what is behind that. Because it's a pretty big cast on this thing and everybody else stuck around, so why them? Going to be a head scratcher for me, but yes, don't expect Tim Robbins or Leslie Mann when you see The Power on Amazon Prime. We have the first teaser trailer for Pinocchio. That's right, coming to Disney Plus with Tom Hanks. Not a big Pinocchio fan. Did not care for this trailer, so we'll just go from there. Daniela Melchior shared a first look photo from her during Fast X. Remember, she was in the Suicide Squad with James Gunn last summer, and now she is going to be in Fast and Furious 10. So don't know what she's playing, but she's an awesome actress. She really carried the Suicide Squad, so glad to see her joining up with the Fast team. The Book Club 2 is moving forward. That's right. Do you remember this little movie? It had Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, and Mary Steenburgen. And yes, they're all coming back for the Book Club 2. So get ready for some more. Mortal Kombat director Simon McQuoid signs on for a new reality warping sci-fi film called Omega. So very, very cool. From one mega to another. Omega. It's going to be pretty cool. We got some first look photos of Bradley Cooper in the new Netflix Leonard Bernstein biopic called Maestro. And yeah, you can't even recognize him, man. He went wet under the makeup there. All right, we have the first trailer for Gotham Knights. This is the new CW show that is set in some DC universe, and it looks like shit. This fucking trailer is junk. It's horrible. It's a piece of shit. I don't know what CW or DC was thinking allowing this thing to get made. I'm going to be shocked if this thing drops and people are like, oh my God, it's so amazing. I'm not going to believe it. I'm going to need everybody that I truly trust and love to tell me this thing's amazing, because I watched this trailer and I watched it as somebody that was like, hey man, I'll check this out. I'm a big CW DC fan. I watch all the damn shows. I watch all of them. Okay? So this is coming from somebody that's got a lot of love. And then this trailer started and I was like, what in the Pretty Little Liars fucking bullshit is this? We're trying to say we got the kid of Batman, the kid of the Joker, kids of all villains and heroes in Gotham City coming together to join up some little teeny bopper fight club in Gotham City. This is not Gotham Knights. This should never have been made. Misha Collins is in this, and he deserves to be in something way better. I know he's playing Harvey Dent, and that might be cool. But guys, I don't know anybody that watched this trailer and was like, oh yay, this looks great. It looks like shit, and I'm sorry. Like, CW just at this point needs to stop with the DC license. Let's just do all the DC stuff on HBO Max where we could do it right, like Titans and Doom Patrol and the upcoming Green Lantern Corps. Let's do some good shit with it, not whatever the fuck this is. Okay? So that's Gotham Knights. You can check out that trailer if you're interested by any chance, but I don't know why you would be. Okay. Obi-Wan also opened to some big viewership numbers. That's right. Disney Plus says that Obi-Wan had the biggest debut for any original on Disney Plus, which is fantastic. Big Brother 24 and The Challenge USA have been given July release dates over on CBS. Like I talked about earlier, Kaylee Cuoco came out and says the plane has landed. She says the flight attendant is likely to end with season 2. So you never know. They could pull the plug, or they could say, hey, let's do a number 3 and wrap it up there. I'm down either way, because she's great, though. I just want to say again, Kaylee Cuoco is fantastic in this show. I still hear people being like, excuse me, thank you. I still hear people being like, well, the Big Bang chick. It don't matter, man. She's great in this, so give it a chance. She's awesome. Stranger Things alum Brett Gelman is set to star in a new Showtime comedy series called Entitled, so I'll be down. That's definitely the way. He's great, and I love everything that he pops up in, so let's go. All right, Stranger Things director and executive producer Sean Levy opens up about the darker turn of season 4, how it takes inspiration from 80s horror films, and what's in store for season 4 volume 2 that will also set up the 5th and final season. Ooh, check out that article if you'd like to know more about the Stranger Things. Bo Burnham drops an hour plus of unreleased footage from when he filmed his special Inside on Netflix. So check that out if you are interested. Tamora Morrison says that he would change some things about the Book of Boba Fett. So read that if you're interested in knowing some more. Kathleen Kennedy has given an update on the Lando Calrissian series. She says they have been talking to Donald Glover and they do want to try to make it work, but they're still ironing out some things. So still on the chalkboard, just not moving forward yet. So we'll let you know. There is a Miss Marvel documentary that just dropped on Disney Plus. Me and my daughter actually watched this the other night, and it's really cool. It's only about 6 minutes long, but it gives you an insight to the character and to the show. And I thought it was really neat of Disney Plus to do a little documentary to kind of get people excited. So very smart move, and I definitely dug it for sure. Amanda Peet is joining Lizzie Kaplan in the upcoming Fatal Attraction series. I love it. Great casting right here. This is going to be on Paramount Plus. I love it. I love Amanda Peet. I love Lizzie Kaplan. Joshua Jackson's going to be in this. And yeah, man, I'm down. This is some really good stuff. I think this show's going to be really, really good. So we talked about Daniela Melancourt, right, earlier, because she's in Fast X. We talked about her obviously being in the Suicide Squad. So who directed the Suicide Squad? James Gunn. And what does James Gunn like to do? He likes to use the same people. So he announced that she's also going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So congratulations, man. She is killing it right now. Going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Fast X. Congratulations. That is awesome. Trevor the Musical. We have the trailer for that. It's a Disney Plus show that's coming out soon. Our Flag Means Death has been officially renewed for season 2 over on HBO. The Twisted Metal series has cast Will Arnett as Sweet Tooth. This is awesome right here. And what's even cooler about it, Sweet Tooth, if you play Twisted Metal, he's a big killer clown, right? He's always got a mask on. So Will Arnett, of course, going to do the voice. And then we found out the pro wrestler Samoa Joe is going to be the body for Sweet Tooth. So I love the combination of Samoa Joe's frame running around, killing people, doing whatever he's got to do, but Will Arnett's crazy-ass voice coming through the mask. Let's go. I get more and more excited for this Twisted Metal show every single week. I love it. The Madam Web movie has just added Isabella Merced to the cast. And I gotta tell you, as a dude, I'm gonna be honest, as a dude, Marvel and Sony were like, we want to do a movie. We want to do something in the Spider-Man universe, but we don't know what to do. And then somebody was like, well, what about Madam Web? And then people were like, why? Why would you want to make a Madam Web movie? It doesn't make any sense, right? Like, nobody even knows what that character is or what she does. And they go, exactly. No one's going to know. No one's going to know. We'll just call it that, but we'll give them different powers. And we're going to put together this really cool movie that's got Dakota Johnson, Sydney Sweeney, Isabella Merced. All those comic boy geeks going to be loving it. I'm loving it. I mean, damn. You want to put together the hottest cast that you can. That's what Madam Web is putting together right here. They're getting butts in seats, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they are. So there you go. I don't care what Madam Web is about anymore. We got the right cast going, and we're moving forward. So we'll keep you posted on the developments in this world. We have the trailer for American Gigolo. That's right. John Bernthal stars in the upcoming Showtime remake of the movie, so check that out. We have the new Bullet Train poster, which looks really cool. That's up on our Instagram page, so check that out. We have the trailer for The Menu. That's right, it's a new movie starring Anna Taylor-Joy. It's a new dark comedy thriller. She's always great in everything she does, but this movie does not look up my alley, so I'm going to just leave it at that. Joker director Todd Phillips reportedly has been asked to serve as a DC Universe advisor. I don't know how much stock to put into this, because from what I understand, Todd Phillips is not a massive DC fan. I can't see him being the Kevin Feige of the DC Universe, but I could see him being, some sort of an advisor just to kind of give notes. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I take this with a grain of salt, but it was worth mentioning for you guys out there. The Furiosa movie, which is the Mad Max spinoff, is officially filming. That's right. Chris Hemsworth announced that production has begun on the Mad Max Fury Road prequel, Furiosa, which also stars Anna Taylor-Joy. So, love that is going before cameras. We did get confirmation that is James Earl Jones' voice as Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan show. So that is awesome, as always. That's another show that I meant to talk about when I was going through all my TV shows. It's actually on my sticky note, but I wrote Obi and totally missed that. So yeah, episode 3 of Obi-Wan, fantastic. We got some great stuff with Darth Vader, and I am loving this show, man. We're 3 in, we got 3 to go. Obi-Wan Kenobi, baby. Let's go, every Wednesday on Disney+. We also have your first teaser for Wednesday, which is the Addams Family spinoff, coming soon to Netflix, so check that out. Secret Headquarters is a new movie starring Owen Wilson. He's set to lead a new original family superhero film, and this will be a Paramount Plus exclusive. Ellen Bernstein from the original Exorcist movie, she says that she's already filmed scenes for the David Gordon Green sequel. Of course, David Gordon Green, who just did the last 2 Halloween movies, actually the last 3 because he's doing the new one that comes out later this year. He's doing the same thing with The Exorcist. He's making direct follow-ups that will continue on from the original film. So, of course, he's getting some of the original actors back and everything. So, interesting to hear that he's already filmed scenes with Ellen Bernstein for the upcoming sequel. Slow Horses, which is an Apple TV show that I watch almost everything that Apple TV Plus does. And then I watched this trailer for Slow Horses, and it looks horrible. But you know what Apple TV Plus did? Not only did they renew it for season 2, they renewed it for a season 3, and they renewed it for a season 4. They literally renewed this thing through season 4. Holy crap, man. I have not heard anybody talk about this show. Why did they renew it for 3 more seasons is beyond me. Okay, moving along. To confirm once again, Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is streaming June 22nd on Disney+. Like we talked about earlier, just letting you know, mark it in your calendars. It's going to be great. Let's see here. The Orville. We talked about that. Oh, Beavis and Butthead's back. TP for my bunghole. Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is a new Paramount Plus original. Paramount Plus, man, doing it with the South Park, and we got Beavis and Butthead. They got Jackass. I mean, they're really being very nostalgic these days. So we have the first trailer for this. I was a big Beavis and Butthead fan. I did not like this trailer very much. I'll probably watch the movie still because of just the nostalgic part of me. But I was a little sad. I wanted it to be better than what it was. But yes, Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Check out the first trailer coming soon to Paramount Plus. Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2 set to punch you in the heart. I'm just going to leave that there. Disney Plus's Percy Jackson has officially begun filming. We have the trailer for Irma Vep, which is the new HBO limited series that is coming soon. So check out that trailer. DeWanda Wise, who is going to be in this upcoming weekend's Jurassic World Dominion, she says that there should be an extended cut. She says there's a lot of extra footage that they've filmed that she doesn't think is in the final cut. So she's hoping that an extended cut will come out when it actually hits home entertainment. We have the trailer for Anything's Possible, which is coming to Prime Video. It's Billy Porter's directorial debut. Zach Braff confirmed as the voice of one of the characters in Obi-Wan Kenobi, so that was pretty interesting to find out. I actually thought it was Seth Rogen, and then found out that it was Zach Braff, so very, very cool there. Netflix says it wants to focus on making bigger, better, but fewer movies. Hey, man, that's a good call there, Netflix. Let's focus on the good stuff. Red, White, and Royal Blue. That's right. Uma Thurman is set to play the U.S. president in an upcoming Amazon rom-com, once again called Red, White, and Royal Blue. Christopher Landon is set to write and direct a remake of Arachnophobia. Oh man, I'm already getting itchy just thinking about it. I hate spiders, and I remember watching Arachnophobia and really getting arachnophobia when I watched this movie. And I don't know how I'm going to handle a remake, because I bet by the time this thing comes out, again, the CG, oh my god, so many spiders, it's going to be insane. Like I said, I'm like scratching all over. I'm just like, spiders. And this is going to be from Atomic Monster, which is James Wan's production company, so I think it's gonna be really good. But god, I hate spiders. We have the trailer for The Princess, which is Joey King, in the upcoming Hulu medieval action movie, so check that out. Magnum PI, which was canceled about a month ago, it might be coming back. That's right, negotiations have started, and maybe NBC is going to pick it up, so very interesting there. It might go to NBC and then get a syndication deal for USA. They didn't mention anything about Peacock, which usually everything that's possibly circling the NBC side might go to Peacock. But this is saying NBC Direct. So we'll keep you posted on this. It's not a done deal, as they have to renegotiate pretty much of everybody. But Magnum PI might be saved. So that'd be very cool there. I do like that show. Freddie Highmore's Leonardo in Season 2 of Patrick Dempsey's Devils is going back to the CW later this summer. Is It Cake has been renewed for Season 2 over on Netflix. This is a fun little family show. My daughter loves this show. She's always like, can we watch Is It Cake? It's a show that literally just has a bunch of items that you have to guess, is it cake or is it the real item? But that's how good these bakers are. It's an interesting little show, so check it out. It's on Netflix, and I'm glad it's coming back for Season 2. A Black Lady Sketch Show has been renewed for Season 4 over on HBO. Apple TV Plus has just released a trailer for Surface, which is Gugu Mbatha Raw's upcoming thriller, so check that out if you're interested. Sorry, I saw something that I did not. We have the first trailer for Loot. Speaking of Apple TV Plus, this is the new Maya Rudolph show that is coming to Apple TV Plus on June 24th. She plays a billionaire divorcee ready to give back to the world and change her fortune after she wins the lotto. So, yes, it's called Loot, and I'll definitely be checking that out just because Maya Rudolph's in it. I'll give it that respect just for her. The Beavis and Butthead movie we talked about will premiere on Paramount Plus on June 23rd, so you're going to get that in just a couple weeks. Sarah Silverman is joining Bradley Cooper in that upcoming Netflix Maestro film. Tiger and Bunny are getting a live-action anime adaptation. That's right. This looks really cool. I don't know why it's called Tiger and Bunny. It makes it sound not very cool, but when I look at the anime, it looks cool, so I would think a live-action would be pretty tight, but yeah. WWE superstar Liv Morgan is set for her film debut alongside Uma Thurman and Samuel L. Jackson in a movie called The Kill Room. So congratulations there. I love me some Liv Morgan. So what a great move for her to be in this movie with Uma Thurman and Samuel L. Jackson. I love that. Scream 6 officially welcomes Dermot Mulroney to the cast. So very interesting addition there. Speaking of Scream 6, we did find out today that Neve Campbell will not be returning. And this is rather unfortunate because she's Sydney, man. Hello, Sydney. Yeah, I mean, when you think about the Scream movies, you think about Neve Campbell, and she was such a big part in the last movie, in all the movies, really. And it sounds like they just didn't want to pay her what she felt she deserved. And honestly, after 6 movies, I think she deserves the right payday. I mean, she is the face of this, besides Ghostface. Like, she's the face of this franchise, and it really bums me out to hear that she felt that the offer was not, it didn't stack up to her worth overall, and she decided to pass. So, very, very sad to hear that Neve Campbell won't be back for Scream 6. Hopefully, they'll renegotiate and they'll get that worked out. By the way, The Northman is now streaming on Peacock. I told you guys about this last week, but now it's officially on there, so check that out if you are interested. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. A secret Louis C.K. movie titled 4th of July is releasing next month. Fantastic Four, over on that front, of course, the director that was going to do it dropped out, and now big names are reportedly being sought after to direct. And that's mainly because Kevin Feige needs to be a little bit more hands-off when it comes to this film. So he's looking for somebody really big and, respectful there that knows their craft, that they can come in, do it, and he can kind of pretty much be hands-off like he did with Sam Raimi for Doctor Strange 2. So we'll keep you posted on what names end up coming off of this thing. Morbius returned to theaters this past weekend and bombed. It made no money. There was all these memes going around the internet saying that, all of a sudden Morbius started getting popular again because of all these memes. So Sony was like, hey, he's so popular, we should put him back in the theater. And then it made like $10 over the weekend. I'm like, what were you guys thinking? So very sad to see. Bummer, man. Bummer. For Morbius there. It just continues to be the joke it is. Miguel Gomez is leaving FBI's Most Wanted after 2 seasons, so no more of him on the show. Legends of the Hidden Temple reboot is officially canceled at the CW after just 1 season. Morbius only made $85,000 on Friday and didn't even crack the top 10. It's just, geez, so sad. It's official that James Marsden is returning for season 4 of Westworld, so that is awesome there. It is official that Top Gun Maverick is now the highest grossing film of Tom Cruise's career. So once again, big congratulations, man. He's breaking all kinds of records with this film. So biggest movie of his career. Congratulations. I'm sure he's like, damn, I'm glad I made that sequel. I bet you he was turning that sequel down for years and then was finally like, oh man, it's a good thing I did that. Raised by Wolves is officially canceled after 2 seasons on HBO Max. I watched season 1. I watched half of season 1, honestly, and it was not that good. I didn't even finish season 1, so never got into season 2, and looks like most people didn't either, because now it's canceled after 2 seasons. Let's see here. Deadpool 3, the writers give an update on working with Disney for the new film, and they have assured everybody Deadpool is going to be Deadpool. They said Disney's been very supportive, and they've allowed them to pretty much write the movie they want to write with no interference. So that is pretty damn awesome. I know a lot of people still worried about the Disney influence. You don't have to worry about it. All right, we got a new little teaser trailer for Ms. Marvel. Once again, check that out. It looks so good, and that will debut later this week. I Am Groot, another MCU show, is debuting on August 10th. That's right. I thought this show was going to come out next year. Nope, it's coming out this summer. August 10th, they're going to be a new original shorts. So, Disney did Forky from Toy Story 4. They did a show called Forky Asks a Question, which was like little 5-6 minute episodes. I'm feeling like that's what I Am Groot will be. It'll probably be like 10 episodes, and they'll be like, 5 to 10 minutes, if that. So, I Am Groot coming August 10th to Disney+. Let's see here. What else do we got? Oh, we got all your MTV Movie and TV Awards winners, so check that out if you are interested. That ceremony was held yesterday. And Borat breakout Maria Bakalova has been announced that she will be a part of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So big congratulations there. She was so good in Borat, and that was her first movie. Everybody's trying to get her involved in projects now. James Gunn obviously locked her up. So good to see that she's going to have a pivotal role in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Big news for all you What We Do in the Shadows fans. The new season will return on Tuesday, July 12th. That's right. Get ready for What We Do in the Shadows. I'm very, very excited about that. And I believe it was just announced that the show has also been renewed for 2 more seasons, which I'm very, very excited about. Netflix's Warrior Nun Season 2 will return this winter. This was a show I actually watched, and I forgot all about it, so good to see the Season 2 is coming. Netflix released the teaser trailer for The Midnight Club, so check that out, of course, based on the book series by Mike Flanagan, so check out that teaser. Netflix's The Sandman also gets a teaser trailer, and that will release on August 5th. So we got some big stuff coming out this summer on all these streamers. Netflix's Korean horror drama All of Us Are Dead has officially been renewed for Season 2. Netflix's Resident Evil has released its new trailer, so check that out. The first new full-length trailer has dropped. The other one was just a little teaser. Lock and Key Season 3, the final season, released its first trailer, and that will be coming later this year, so that's awesome there. I do like that show as well. Minions, The Rise of Gru, we got the new trailer for that, which releases on July 1st, so check that out if you're interested. All 5 seasons of the new Lord of the Rings Amazon Prime show are fully planned out, they say, to the final shot. So that's incredible right there. So I love when we got strategic thinking. That's so cool there. Scrubs creator Bill Lawrence says that a revival is going to happen, and probably most likely it'll be a movie. So I know my wife is a big Scrubs fan, so I'm sure she'll be really excited about this news here. Fargo coming back soon for season 5, and John Hamm is going to lead the new season, so that is awesome right there. Manifest, which was of course saved by Netflix, has released a sneak peek from the time-jumping 2-part final season, so check that out. Martin is doing a reunion special, and they released the first teaser trailer for that, coming to BET+. Ted Lasso, Brett Goldstein says that they're writing the 3rd season as an ending, so that makes me very sad because I love Ted Lasso, do not want to see this show end, and that really bums me out. So hopefully it will not be the end, but that's how they're writing it. And yes, it is official. I'm sorry, I lost my note and I found it. What We Do in the Shadows officially renewed at FX for seasons 5 and 6. So there you go, baby. At least around for 2 more seasons. I love that. Tales of the Walking Dead coming soon, which is the anthology show coming to AMC, and we got your first look photos of the upcoming episodes with Anthony Edwards, Olivia Munn, and more. Catherine Hahn is set to play a struggling advice columnist in Hulu's upcoming Cheryl Strayed adaptation, Tiny Beautiful Things. Top Gun Maverick is showing no signs of slowing down. The Tom Cruise movie has now earned $557.2 million at the global box office. So congratulations, man. Almost $600 million in just 2 weeks. It's incredible. Joining John Hamm for season 5 of Fargo is going to also be Juno Temple and Jennifer Jason Leigh. So great additions there to join him for that upcoming season. And that's it. That's our news, ladies and gentlemen. We went a little long tonight. We hit that 50-minute mark, but it's okay. We had a lot of TV shows to talk about. But that'll do it for me here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me on this ride. I hope you feel more knowledge. Hope you feel smarter than you did when you started. And I hope that, you can be that guru that now when you're at work and you hear somebody talk about something, you'll be like, that's not true. I heard about it on Am I on the Air? And you can tell everybody all about it. AmIOnTheAir.com is our official webpage. That's where you can get to everything. Make sure you like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Follow us on Twitter at AmIOnTheAir. You can follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. Make sure you subscribe to us on Apple Podcast if that's your deal. Leave us a 5-star review. If Apple Podcast ain't your thing, don't you worry. You can get us on Spotify. Leave us a 5-star review there. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music, Spreaker, Stitcher, TuneIn, Podchaser, Google Podcasts. We're everywhere. So just whichever one you like, type in Am I on the Air, subscribe, leave us a review. It would really help us out. Make sure you subscribe to us on all the other social medias like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We got live video reviews that we do on TikTok and Instagram, so check those out. Of course, all of our, spoiler reviews, stuff like that are up on the YouTube page, so make sure you subscribe everywhere you can and support your boy. And of course, big shout outs to RedDragonsRadio.com and our boys at the Pop Culture Pros, always streaming us on demand, and we appreciate being a part of that fam. That'll do it for me, guys, on this Monday, June the 6th, 2022. And I hope you've appreciated The Boys Are Back in Town. I hope you have a great week. I will be seeing Jurassic World Dominion this Thursday in IMAX, ready to rock, and we'll be talking about that on next week's show. So till then, take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all, peace. Red Dragons!